So, I just realized I've been taking or doing photography as a hobby for a year. And I opened up my Facebook and I looked into my memories, and I just realized, you know, in 1 year I've learned a lot of things about photography that wouldn't have learned if I didn't take it as serious as I did, as serious as I did. So. Yeah, here's like 5 things I learned throughout my 1 year of taking photography. Now, lesson number one, and you probably heard this from a lot of photographers and YouTube creators and wherever social media you consume, that there isn't everything. And I just realized that, you know, uh, I realized that very true when I started photography. I used to take a lot of photos on my phone, um, and I didn't really think of a lot of it when I was taking them. But when I started to really take photography as a hobby with a camera, I realized that you can really get away with taking pictures with anything, phone, a 10-year-old camera, 12-year-old camera, this, or you know whatever tickles your fancy. And it's all about you know expressing yourself through the photos that you take. Like you know, you would think that you would need expensive gear to take good photos, but no, not really. And I don't think my photos are like award winning, but it made me think that if I'm happy with my output, then yeah, you can do most with less, I guess. Point number two that I've learned is that light is everything. Um, you know, when we think about photography, it's really just um, bending light to uh, our whatever we want with it. So if you want to take a dramatic shot or something, really depends on the light. And it's one thing that I've learned in photography is that if we pay attention to where the light is going, um, you will really be able to take your photos to the next level, I think. And yeah, it doesn't really matter if it's golden hour or like middle of the day, as long as you shoot with intention is the most important thing. And I will probably learn more about it as I go on this journey. But yeah, light is it. Point number three is that you will start to take a lot of bad photos. Bad, right? And most of the pictures I took were probably bad. Either like out of focus or it's just composition scaling not there or everything. But bad photos are part of it. It's part of learning. It's part of knowing what you really want to shoot. And I guess I think that in that process with anything in life, or failure is one step towards achieving your goal. And yeah, taking a lot of bad photos, it's a part of it, and that's how you learn. You know, again with lighting and you know what shutter speed to use, um, how bright, or how low or high your ISO is, your aperture, whatever. It's part of learning, and I'm all here for it. And with bad photos, after that comes the banger. I hope. But before, you start to see things differently. When I started photography, and the in the first like a few months, it suddenly dawned on me that I am more observant on the things around me. You start to notice every little thing that you might want to take a photograph with, like, oh, the lighting here is good. Um, and some things here are just good for taking pictures, and it gradually translate into different things. Become more observant of things, like people, their reactions, and stuff. Um, and yeah, it's part of learning, like say lighting, for example. You start to notice, like, wait a minute, this part of a scene, this lighting here looks a bit you know uh, nice. Take photos with. So yeah, you become observant of the world, and I think it's a great thing to become aware of just everything, really. And yeah, it's gonna bleed out into your other aspects of your life, not just photography. And last but not least, point number five is um, consistency. And there will be times that you will really be like a little tired, and you don't want to wake up early to catch the, the golden hour. Like me, for example, I've like woken up multiple times to go to one of my most visited places, the Coastal Road. I've woken up multiple times early in the morning to to catch the golden hour, only to not see it, only for it to become cloudy when when the time comes, and realize there's no golden hour. So can be discouraging like that, but I think the lesson that I learned is that just keep on going. Like, if you can catch golden hour, then screw golden hour. Take photos in the middle of the day instead, or consider going blue hour in the latter part of the day. Um, and if golden hour comes, it's gonna come, and just again keep taking photos. And when you get that one good photo that you really like, you know, I think that's enough to keep you going. And then day by day, be consistent. That's what I'm saying. And that's one of the things that really is important in life, not just in photography. So those are the things that I've learned in a year of taking photography as a hobby. There's probably a couple more I haven't mentioned. Like editing, something ways to hit the photo, and yeah, also this, content creation is one thing that I'm still trying to learn up to this day, and yeah, hopefully, if you are a beginner photographer like me, you'll be able to take these things into consideration, and yeah, again, it really doesn't matter what you start with, as long as you just start doing it. That's the thing. And again, thank you very much for everyone who has been supportive in this last year, all 12 of you. Uh, but yeah, thank you again. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe if you want to. Then like, unlike, whatever. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Cheers.